These are my hermit crabs, and in today's video, we're going to be giving them a brand new home. Now, this is their current enclosure, and as you can see, it kind of sucks, so we're going to be making them an all-new one. Stay tuned. Their current habitat is currently a little small 10-gallon, and it is just simply not enough for 5 hermit crabs. Okay, 5 hermit crabs in a 10-gallon. You don't want that. You want 10 gallons per hermit crab. So, of course, we're going to be moving them up to this 50-gallon monstrosity right here. Now, first thing we're going to do is actually something pretty interesting. I've seen a few people do it. We're going to be taking a 5-gallon tank and putting it inside of the 55-gallon, or 50-gallon, or 55. I don't really know how big it is. So anyways, hermit crabs like to have a couple water sources. They like to have a saltwater water source and a freshwater water source. So this 5-gallon is going to be their freshwater source. So we're going to have it set up where they can get in this 5-gallon here and go in, get swim, get out, get their freshwater. And we're actually going to be repurposing this old small tank that I accidentally broke. We're going to be turning this into their saltwater section. It's a little bit dirty, but I can clean it up. And it's going to be kind of cool because that little crack it's got right here, they can use that to access the tank and get in there. So we're going to make a little beach over here on this side. Get some of the slime out. Had to clean out this old tank, so a little bit dirty. It'll be fine. We'll spray it all down later. So yeah, gonna get it all set up nice and neat. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have one side be more of a beach, one side be more of a forest. So I'm going to start by pouring in some sand. Taking this big bucket of, or not bucket, this big bag of sand. Pour it all in there. What do we do with trash around here? We throw it out. And as long as it's outside, it's out of mind. So also, we're going to take a bunch of this here, peat moss. I'm going to open it up real big, make sure there's no spiders in here. Okay, there's no spiders in here, are there? No spiders. Okay, good. No spiders. So we're going to take handfuls of this, dropping it in there. Handfuls of this, drop it in there. Peat moss.
6.5 hours later.
Mix it all up, get it nice and good, get a nice good sandy, yet sandy, also foresty texture kinda. Gonna kinda have it evened out a little bit. So this side's gonna be a lot more peat moss, this side's gonna be a lot more sand. So actually I should be kind of setting it up the other way. Setting it up that way. Kind of move it all towards here. Move it all towards the back there. There you go. Kind of get this all nice and set up, give them a nice little oasis. They gotta climb up here. Gonna make this little bridge for them. Gonna add some other stuff in there so they can get out of there. Make sure the camera's looking good. Okay, it is looking good from what y'all can see. Move it up this way, make them a nice little home. So yeah, this is gonna be their little beach area. It's a lot more sand. Then I'm gonna add a lot more peat moss here to this other end. Add a lot more of this peat moss. Make it like the forest biome. Give them a nice little foresty home. And actually, probably this little section behind the fish tank. The section behind the fish tank is going to be probably mostly peat moss. Actually, probably make it all peat moss, just so they have a little bit of variety to choose from. Now, yeah, so nice little bit of peat moss action going on here. We're going to fill it up to at least the brim of the tank, so that way they can have a, you know, just a little bit of, they can get in and out. I'm going to have to add stuff in the tank as well, so that way they don't drown. Of course, don't want that happening. That's always bad. That's never a good thing. Start filling this up. Just gonna move the bag over here so I ain't walking back and forth. I'm also trying not to get peat moss in the fish tank itself, because that's not fun to deal with ever. Luckily peat moss is pretty cheap. Break it up too, so that way they can actually enjoy it and actually dig in it and stuff. Just gonna kind of get this pure peat moss section. So they have a nice gradient. They have more sand, more peat moss, full peat moss. Nice little gradient for them to have. You always want to give your animals variety. You never want it to be too boring for them. My hands are dirty. Got a little bit of it in the tank. That'll be fine. Compact it down just a little bit. This project will be so messy. It's a messy project. Keep throwing it up in there. All right. Now we're gonna take a break here for a second, finish filling it up, and we'll get back to you guys whenever we've got it set up to a degree that we like. So we got it all set up here nice and neatly now. Okay, I'm still gonna have to figure out something to make a better little, I'm gonna have to get some sticks or something to make it a little easier for them to get from the tank into the outside. Right now we get some rocks stacked up, but yeah, we're gonna get some old decorations from their old tank, some familiar stuff for them. Right here we got their new tank. We got their new tank set up here. We're gonna get them, it's gonna be the little playground area, the mid-ground. They're gonna come here, this is gonna be the little play area. Lots of little plants for them to hide under and explore. and destroy, because that's what they do. Now, these are their old little water dishes. Now, these are actually going to become food dishes, I guess. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give them some food dishes. And yeah, so we're going to come right here. We're going to, a little play area slash feeding area, I guess. Actually, I'm going to move this little plant over here. It's their little food dish. Maybe put some like their pellet food right there or something. They do eat a little bit of a pellet food. Not fully though, like a lot of raw diet. Keep recording the big tank. So yeah, we're going to kind of get some old sand out of there. That's gross. Okay, so then this little thing will be their like fresh fruit and veggies. I got to clean it out actually, but this is just for the video. We'll clean it out after the video. So yeah, we're gonna set it up nice and neatly here. We're gonna get some old shells, or some, not old shells, some of these bigger shells that they can move into. Just move them over here, put them in here, put them in this tank right here. Hey, come record over the top of the tank. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of spread them out a little bit so they can find them. Now keep recording the big tank, or come to the little tank actually. Gonna come get some more of these little shells. Just gonna kind of toss them around. Maybe they wanna go down there to find a big shell. Maybe they want to go here to find this nice little medium shell. Now, we're going to get the hermit crabs. There's one of them. There's two of them. Now, everybody, now these painted shells are not good for hermit crabs at all. These painted shells that they're in, they're not good for them, but stores sell them like it. And I'm waiting for them to move into one of these nice clean shells. There's one. I'm waiting for them to move into these nice clean, not clean, but I guess they're clean because they're not painted, these natural shells. And I'm going to take the painted ones out. Painted ones just aren't good for them. Oh, look back there, buddy. Painted ones just aren't good for them. I don't want them in the painted shells. Oh, I'm dirty.
That one's trying to climb out.
Oh, yeah. Well, he can't climb out. I don't know why he would want to. So that's, how many was that? That was 3? Yep, 3 hermit crabs. There's 2 of them still in here. There's 2 of them still in here. There's a food bowl that I didn't know was in here. So, yeah. These hermit crabs are rescues, so I didn't, like, buy them and stick them in here. They were given to me and kind of dumped on me, so. See if this is another empty shell. There's 2. Where's the other one? Oh, here's one. There's one. No. Okay. Now, you're not really supposed to dig them up. You're covering the screen. You're not supposed to dig them up, but they're not molted yet. I know I saw them all out yesterday, so that's why I know they weren't starting their molt yet. They can just kind of restart their molt in here. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of look for my other one. There's a nice little natural small shell. Small natural shell. Here's another shell. I get the sand out of them so I can actually get in there if they want. Throw some of these little new, some of these old shells, these shells right here in here. Throw them in here, get some more sand in there, make it look a little nicer. I'm actually gonna put some of this sand from the old tank. Gonna take a scoop of it. An old scoop of it. Just gonna kind of set it around here along their beachy area. There wasn't a crab there, that was a shell, unused shell. Gotta kind of spread it around. This is more of their beach area, what they're used to. Yeah, because hermit crabs aren't from just beaches. Now keep recording the hermit crabs while I grab some sand. It's a little bit boring. So yeah, hermit crabs don't just live on beaches and stuff. They also like to go to parts like the forests and such. I covered up that little plant entirely, but it'll be fine. Take him out. There you go. Nice little home for them to go into. Still got, how many do I got in here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing one. Missing one hermit crab. Missing one hermit crab. Did I find him? Nope. Where's he at? Is him? Yep, here he is. He's in a cool shell. He's right here. He was out yesterday or last night, I guess, because they're nocturnal. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this little home, I think. Move some of their old sand. Nice and damp. That's how they like it. Ugh. Just gonna move around a little bit. Kind of experiment a little bit with what I'm gonna do. Okay, bud. I don't know where he thinks he's going. He's going on an adventure. That one right there. He's just kind of going on an adventure right here. So yeah. They're exploring. They're very curious animals. They're a lot smarter than people give them credit for. Yeah. A lot smarter than people give them credit for. Like, probably, I mean, they're actually social. They will get sad if you keep them by themselves. So, okay. Stop recording for a second. Without further ado, if it'll work, it's got a load. I don't know why I said it's got a load. Okay. It's kind of working. So really long hose pipes, the water's kind of stuck. Okay. It'll work. 58 times. Oh, crap. Nope. Okay. I guess we're filling up the filling it up. There's a lot of algae in there because this tank's been sitting outside for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, probably gonna have to clean it out a time or two, but it should be fine. Just a little bit of algae. This up. Get this, you guys can feel I got a little spot for them to climb out if they need. Put that all the way at the top. Okay, it's filling. I'll get back to you guys whenever it's done filling up. Okay, so now it's done being filled. It's just overflowing a little bit. We're gonna clamp it. And I know this is gonna be the saltwater portion of the pond. I'm just gonna go in and add. This is about a little gallon, or I think it's 2.3 gallons. I'm just gonna do the math. I'm gonna add in some CRABS salt maker stuff. Of course, I got to filter out both these and clean them out and stuff before. But yeah. I got to empty these tanks out right after the video. It's just filming inside kind of sucks because my lighting sucks. So I'm going to have to empty these tanks out. Okay, it's done. It's done. So yeah, like I said, can't really film inside. So I'm filming them. I'm going to have to empty them out anyways, which will probably work as a clean. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too unclear. It'll be fine. Especially since you're looking through 2 layers of glass at the end of that one. So yeah, this isn't a bad setup by any means. I like it. Or, of course not a bad setup. I like it. It's a lot better than what they were in. It's a lot better. Kind of got their beach. They got their forest. I'm going to add some more sticks and stuff as I find them. Just gonna kind of upgrade this as I go along. It's got to go in the pet room later. I'm probably gonna put them back in there for a couple hours. Move this in here later tonight whenever it's not blistering hot. Yeah, gonna move them back in there maybe. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. It's not safe to move them in the tank, so I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, probably just gonna put them back in there and move this. And it's actually gonna go in the pet building whenever I get my pet building finally gets here. Gonna put them in that, and yeah, it's gonna be their setup. And so yeah, gonna do some B-roll real quick, and we're gonna end the video after that. And if you guys like that video, make sure to like and subscribe. We got a lot more content coming out soon, guys. This is a good little video I've been planning on making for a while. Since the first video I've made since my reintroduction to YouTube. Took about a 2-year break. Came back, made another video. Got dirty for this one. But yeah, been planning on that one. I literally mentioned making this video and my Meet All My Pets video. Go check that one out, by the way. So yeah, this video's been a while in the making. Had to move it before it gets too hot. I mean, hermit crabs like it really hot, so it's not too big of an issue. But yeah. So yeah, guess gonna end it there. So, you know, like I said, smash that like button. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Peace.